But as for the game, I think Man City's just going to control it, just work the ball around, just keep possession and find a goal. Do PSG have a chance? Of course they do, like when you have individuals like that. But I think when you're predicting it, I think Man City have a greater chance of winning it. Yeah.
No, yeah. That's true.
Wait, hold on. Let me bring in your boy. Pat. Pat.
Yes, what's up?
Shout out to your boy Pat, man. Pat is a City fan. My fellow African brother, man.
How's it up, Hope, man? How's it the panel? How you guys?
Pat, I'll tell you how it is, though. Pat,
just before HH goes, were you aware that HH said it was impossible? It was literally impossible for Chelsea to lose against City.
Red Devil. I you know yourself, I respect my brother HH, but I was watching his tweets and I was like, what's HH doing today? Like he said, I dare you, Pep, to play a DM. I dare you to play a DM. HH, we went to your backyard and
Pat, it's a bad day at the office. Pat, everyone deserves one bad day at the office. And Pat, so my thing, Pat, is that it's 3 points. It's September, and we still had the most important victory over it, which was May 29th. You see, now, if you had won that May 29th game, then I'd probably start to fight you. But because we won that, wow, it was a bad day at the office. But at the end of the day, Pat, let's see who's at the top of the table come May 2022. Because that's what matters. Come May 2022, let's see how many goals Lukaku has. Let's see who's at the top of the table. But fine, you had the sports today in a weakened Chelsea team that obviously underestimated. Look,
come on.
Well, the UCL champions, we underestimated you.
Red, do you hear that?
If we beat you 4 straight times,
I heard hashtag full strength, hashtag bring it on.
No.
Make sure that those trend, by the way. Comments, guys, hashtag full strength.
As UCL champions, we got arrogant. We got arrogant because we beat the crap out of you in May 29th. We got arrogant. So, but Pat, City against PSG. We've just been trying to break down the issues within Paris Saint-Germain. And I'm saying that Man City, because they're a team, they're going to break down the soap opera disaster that is PSG. And I just don't see a scenario how PSG beats Man City. Because Man City are just much more of a team. Do you think that Messi comes and Messi rises and Messi lives? Or do you think that you trust Pep to have a precise formaciones to nullify anything that those guys throw at you boys?
I don't know. I have been watching this PSG team, and I don't want to say much. I don't want to say anything negative, but it's just it doesn't look like it's a team. And I hope this is what I'm saying. I hope this is not the time Messi decides to say, "Let me show up," because he hasn't been showing up. I dare that guy to just stay where you are. Don't decide to become prime Messi at this moment. But it's still dysfunctional. It looks like they're still reliable. They're still relying on individual brilliance, but that's what it is, man. As I said last time when we did the PSG thing, where, by the way, guys, PSG has never beaten Man City. 2016, De Bruyne crucified them in both games.
Damn.
What I can say is it's going to be teamwork versus individuals. I think at the end of the day, we still manage to do something against them. It's just I'm more scared of Pep. Do you think just because we have the Liverpool game on Sunday, he's going to start to play around with a lineup? So that's the only thing I'm scared of. But even regardless that, looking at people who come off the bench, I'm pretty sure they still have nightmares about Riyad Mahrez. I still think this game is not going to be as high scoring as people think. I think it's going to be a tight game, and I think we can do something against PSG. If we fail against PSG, then maybe we have actually changed that team and put Nathan Ake in the back, or we've put an academy player. But I think we'll do our best for this because I don't know about you guys. I've been watching them for the past games. They don't look that great.
They've been like
scraping wins. Yeah, so Look, I just hope Messi doesn't become prime Messi in this particular one. So I don't know what the other guys think, but for me, I think we might actually win this. The worst can be a draw.
No. I mean, look, like I always said, as like we've never seen a player as consistent as Messi before, and anybody who denies what this guy is capable of doing, he's one game away from exploding. And that game that he had against PSG, it wasn't a bad game. It wasn't necessarily a bad game, you know. So once he now understands, okay, this is how this team works, this is how this dynamic works. Because the thing with Messi is that, yeah, you have to work out the dynamics of the team tactically and just be on the same wavelength and have the same kind of chemistry and flow from how these guys operate. But at the end of the day, they have to pass him the ball. He will still receive the ball. And Messi is the kind of player where he can just beat 1, 2, 3, 4 players and just put the ball bottom right hand corner. He has that ability to do that. So whatever team he plays in, he has that ability just by himself with no help to create something out of nothing. So my thing is, especially when we now saw what he did in the Copa America and so forth, there is a big Messi performance coming through. There's a big Messi performance coming through. And I think he'll still be the best player on the pitch. But the issue is when. It's not really a matter of if, but when. And let me hear this one. So from my boy, Regin says, you should write WWF scripts. His soap opera stuff is gold. Bro, I wanted to be a wrestler at one point. Man. I know, look, I told you, I'm a narrative merchant. I'm a narrative freaking merchant, man. But I told you, there was a time when I actually wanted to be a wrestler, man. Like, the whole thing with the narratives and entertainment, that's my thing, bro. But PSG literally is a soap opera. It's like a wrestling show. Wilson, talk to me about this dynamics of PSG and why Neymar is Messi's bitch.
Softly, HH.
Wilson?
Damn, it's just Neymar must have hurt you badly, bro. Damn.
Why doesn't Neymar pass the ball to Mbappe? AKA Mbappe's words.
Yeah.
But
Wilson, explain this.
first,
Why is he doing this to my prodigy? Why is he doing this to a World Cup winner? Does Neymar have a World Cup? Does he have a Copa America?
I guess first and foremost, right? I don't know why Mbappe is complaining. Like, there's so many times like Neymar has passed him the ball where he has bottled it like a lot, especially in that game too. He was missing chances after chances after chances. I don't know, just because of that one moment, he didn't pass him the ball. He's so mad. Like, obviously Mbappe is gonna play forever. Just since he's playing for PSG right now, I just gotta say this. Like, Mbappe, you're obviously like a really good talent, but bro, your ego is out of control, bro. Because you did the same thing at the Euro with Giroud. You were fighting with Giroud for no reason. The dressing room was all whack and everything. We saw what happened at the Euro, and
Probably why they lost to Switzerland.
and you saw what happened. You saw what happened in the penalty shootout you missed. And because of last season, this is the issue, right?
The reason why they miss is
Like,
fault.
if we're being objective, right? Since Mbappe been at PSG, since let's be real, last season was probably his best season in the Champions League for PSG ever since he's been over there. But people were assuming that because of that season he had last season, he was phenomenal for PSG all those years he's been there. But he really hasn't. In 2018 against Real Madrid, Neymar and Draxler outperformed him. He didn't do anything that game. Against Manchester United, he performed in the first leg.
Did Mbappe play in the second leg against Man City?
Let me just get there, bro. I'm gonna be objective. I'm not a hater.
Did Neymar
like you.
play in the second leg
Oh
against
my
Man
God,
City?
bro. Can I land, bro? Can I land? Against United, we saw in the first leg he played well. In the second leg, he dropped a disaster class. Then who was it after? It was 2020, the COVID season. Then obviously they got to the final. All three of them played bad. Neymar, Mbappe, they all played bad in the final. Then next season, obviously he drops a hat trick against Barca. He was amazing against Bayern and against City. He was okay, I think, in the first leg because Pochettino did play him out of position. He was playing him as a striker. Like, PSG up to the goal, they were dominating the game from what I saw then. It took the Borner to score. I don't think he meant it, to be honest. I don't think he meant that goal, but it is what it is. He scored it. The moment he scored in that free kick that Mari scored, then obviously Mbappe was injured in the second leg. But other than that, it's just like,
Wilson, where are you going with this?
no, I'm just telling you. Mbappe think he's that dude. He think he's that dude, bro. All I'm saying, Mbappe, you need each other, bro. You couldn't get to the final without Neymar. Neymar couldn't get to the final without you.
But Wilson, Mbappe has a World Cup though.
What does that have to do with club football? We're not talking about international football. If he has a World Cup, he would have scored against Switzerland. Since he has a World Cup, he should have flashed his World Cup medal to that keeper and scored the penalty against Switzerland, but he missed. So why are you bringing World Cup into like club
Vilton,
football?
come on, Vilton, have some respect. Regardless, I get where you're coming from, but I would feel like the man if I'm in a team where I'm the only one. No, not the only one, but I'm one of the guys in the team who's got a World Cup medal, and then I look at what Neymar. What has Neymar
No,
actually
nobody's
achieved?
denying
What
that.
has
Bro,
Neymar achieved?
Thank you. Now we're
no,
getting
bro,
to the
Pat,
thing, man.
okay, let me ask you this: is Mbappe the best player on the team since he has a
Wait,
World
wait,
Cup?
wait, wait. Vilton, are you from Brazil?
No, bro.
He's partly Brazilian, yes.
Is Mbappe the
He's
best player on
partly
the team?
Brazilian, yes.
Oh, I
Is the,
understand. No, it's okay. Continue talking. I understand.
no,
You're
I'm not
partly
even
Brazilian.
hating
Yeah.
on Mbappe. I love Mbappe. He's gonna be the next Galactico that my club gets. But all I'm saying, Mbappe needs to turn down his ego a lot. It's just because it's not good. It's not gonna work too for the front when you see all this like negativity saying, "Oh, Neymar's not passing me the ball." But bro, there's so many times Neymar passed you the ball. For example,
No,
that
Did he say it on TV?
yeah.
yeah, it was all over Twitter. It was
They
all over
know.
Twitter.
Here, this is here. Like they did like lip reading, and he's saying it to Idris Gueye. That's Idris Gueye on the left.
Oh
So.
shit!
But I don't know why he said that because I'm like, bro, this like him and Neymar. It's always been those two. It's always been those two. Like that's been like combining. Like it's always been like that. Mbappe had a bad like he wasn't trash. He just had a bad game yesterday. But I don't know why he said that. Like, bro,
No. But
there's so
Wilton,
many. Bro, Neymar became more of a
Wilton. You
playmaker
have to
at
look at the bigger
PSG.
picture. The bigger picture here is you say, why is he saying this? And I'm saying that you have to connect the dots. The introduction of Messi, either directly or indirectly, has created it has upset the dynamic of this team.
I don't think
One,
so. I don't think so. It is.
1,000%.
How?
I can almost promise you
Like,
that.
are you talking about like them
No,
performing
Wilton,
as
I
an
can
individual or as the team in
no.
general?
Okay, let me explain. Before Messi was even a thought process, this is Mbappe and Neymar's team. Very clearly, Mbappe, no, this is our team. We are the stars, and we win or lose via what we both do. We are the guys that are going to really make things happen because we are clearing away the superstars of this team. Social media is out there, so everyone knows everything. So Mbappe now knows that, whoa, Neymar, you're now fighting to get Messi. You're now hustling to go and get Messi. So Mbappe now reasons in saying that, oh, wait a minute, because he will know that how close friends they are. So it's almost as if like Mbappe, cool, hey, Messi, let's get this whole guy, let's get this shine. So Mbappe said, no, I thought we could do this. We got to the final 1 year, we got to the semi-final the other year, close game against Man City. Now you're now literally going to the point where you're actually offering your own number 10 jersey to Messi. For Mbappe, he's now looking at Neymar differently now.
But
That
not really,
Neymar
though,
no longer
because-
sort of like
because he
respects
didn't-
the value that I bring.
he didn't extend his contract. He's leaving anyway, so it really doesn't matter. This final season is his final season anyway, because he didn't extend his contract. He's always been
No,
wanting
but
to
I'm
go to
saying
Real
that
Madrid.
even beyond
Sorry,
that,
just
Messi combined it.
just to clarify something, Wilton, didn't you say that Madrid were definitely going to sign Mbappe this summer?
Yeah, I thought we were gonna sign him.
Okay,
No,
just-
you didn't
just-
say that. You thought you got your news from
just-
Infinite
just for
Madrid and
clarity.
Madrid Zone. So.
Yeah, okay. I don't get it. What's the point?
No, it was just for clarity. That was
No.
all.
The point is that you said he'd already signed a contract. Like he's already.
Oh yeah, I thought we were gonna get him, but I forgot that PSG are run by oil. Like they laugh in our faces. We offered them $220 million. Any other club would have accepted that, but because they have infinite amount of money, like they laugh in our faces. Like I've never seen that before. A player that can live for free, they rather lose him for free instead of taking the money, which is mind-boggling. To me.
Okay, wait. Here's what PSG Man City. What do you say about this whole dynamic here? PSG Man City, man.
I think Man City is gonna win. I personally, it's because of
You
the
still think
game.
United will make the Champions League final? With
Let's talk about City and PSG this time.
Okay.
I just personally think the problem with Man, in order for PSG to win the Champions League, the forwards needs to work hard. The forwards need to track back. Mbappe, Messi, and Neymar, they have to put the shift in. one of the players needs to track back and make sure they don't get overloaded and force centre backs to be very narrowed, which gives space to wide area. You know how Man City operate. They have like sometimes they usually have like a inverted fullback and playing in midfield and to play one wingers, and then they could easily switch up to either Mahrez, Kevin De Bruyne, or Grealish and leave fullbacks 1v1 situation. This is why Neymar or Mbappe. Maybe if I was Pochettino, I'd probably drop Mbappe and bring Di Maria to consolidate with that. So in order for PSG to win it, they need to work hard. They need to defend as a team. Forwards needs to put the shift in. When they have the center, if one of the centre backs have the ball, they have to press them. They have to work. They have to make sure they defend properly and pressure on them. But if they do pressure, and even they do pressure, they need to defend the midfield so they don't get exposed. This is why you can't put pressure and you can't exhaust the whole in time with 3 men.
Di Maria is suspended, by the way. Apparently, Di Maria is suspended.
Yeah, bring Draxler in, get rid of Mbappe. At least you put some defense.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Yes, you're saying that Draxler, a guy that's not been relevant in 50 years, should be brought in instead of Mbappe. Can you explain that? What's garbage trash you just said, please?
Oh, PSG needs balance. Whoever they've gotten for, they need one of the forwards.
You said they need balance, and
they need a balance.
No, I know. You say you need balance, but you came up with such trash as Draxler should come in instead of Mbappe. Can you explain that garbage take you just said, please? Thank you.
Oh yeah, because I actually thought the Draxler would work harder and do off the ball. If you give him instructions, he's more likely to do defensive work than Mbappe. This is about balance, and I personally think that Mbappe should have moved to Real Madrid in the summer. He should have left.
What about dropping Messi?
Messi could do the work, but he's so talented. He's just too talented. But I just think that Neymar and Messi
so talented that Pochettino subbed him off and Icardi came and scored the goal.
Yeah, but they work together as a team. And Mbappe is very
bro. Messi was injured when he took. That's why he took him off, bro. He didn't want Messi to worse the injury. He had to take him off.
Wilton, that doesn't look like a guy who was injured.
No, he actually.
Messi
got a knock in the game. He got a knock after the game. They said it. Pochettino said he got a knock in the game. He just wanted to continue the game, but Poch said he didn't want to continue it. And
then why was Messi looking at him in that way?
Him and Verratti are back in training for Tuesday.
No. But Wilton, how can you say that was just an injury when he came off and he was angry that he was taken off? Unless Pochettino has wizardry powers and can enter into Messi's body and be like, oh, I now know you're injured, come off. There was nothing that showed that he was injured. And Messi was like...
He was injured. That's why he didn't play yesterday, bro.
He's 34 years old.
He was injured, bro. Then why did he play yesterday? Why? Because he didn't feel like it? Why didn't he come up as a substitution?
Oh, no. Maybe he picked up an injury like after...
Wilson, that doesn't fit the agenda. That's the problem.
Yeah, I forgot. This is an agenda channel, bro.
Are you finished talking, man? Are you finished? Okay, I suppose you... Who else wants to jump in on this whole Man City thingy, man? Talk to me.
Yeah, I want to do it.
Z-Man, what do you want, man? What do you want?
Man, the thing about the front line is it's not balanced within itself. Like,
it's not going to work, man. See, Z-Man, I'm not going to say bring on PSG. I won't say that.
You say that.
You already said that. You said Messi who?
I'm not. I'm not going to say bring on PSG, but I'm saying that.
You just said.
Yeah, you did.
Messi bring on PSG.
You said Messi who?
I'll be like, well, Messi name. I'll be like,
there was a few things.
When last was Messi relevant? Ziman, talk to me. When has this scored an El Clasico? Ziman, what do you say?
Yeah, listen, man. I just don't see this team working, and I just feel like what's going to get them is the pressing, because City are a well-oiled team, and they're able to press really high, and they're able to win the ball back with with players in the middle of the park that can hold the press, that can hold the ball up top, and it just feels like I don't see Man City doing well. No, I don't see PSG doing well against Man City. I just feel like they're not as organized, and we know that this game is becoming more of a team sport. I just feel like they're just they're individuals, unless like Messi pops off and Neymar pops off with an individual moment.
Z-Man, you know what's ironic? You called them a well-oiled team.
Hey. Oh, I didn't catch that. I guess shout out to Man City, bro.
Yeah, Zimmer, clever man, you know,
Nah,
Harvard
man.
educated man.
Nah, man. I just listen, man. I do see Man City winning this game unless they have individual brilliance. But for me, I don't see a team in this. Like I don't see
And
I
who's to blame
don't see
Zimmer?
a
Who's to blame? Isn't
striker.
Pochettino?
I don't
Shouldn't
see a
Pochettino, as a
striker.
manager, be the guy that can organize these guys and make them working out as a team?
Yeah, getting the best out of your resources. That's what a manager's supposed to do. He's supposed to set up his team for success, and I get that. But at the same time, they need a striker. Like that front line needs a striker, somebody who's pulling in front of goals, who doesn't have the attributes of a winger or a creative midfielder. That's my problem with this. I don't think they're gonna have enough up top, even though they have amazing front line. It's just it won't click. And it goes back to the whole thing of the MSN. Even though the MSN was the highlight, you look at that team. We had a great midfield. We had a great midfield. We had midfield that you could depend on. The defense was solid. So you had players that were actually performing, up to standard, and everyone had a certain amount of, chemistry. And it just feels like PSG just don't have that.